Hello, it's Nikki and welcome to part 8. Today I'm talking about ease and flow. And I was very resistant to talking about systems and logistics and all of that stuff. I can't say logistics without saying it like that. Because I've always identified as a creative person. But the older I've got, the more that I've craved. And secondly, that I naturally do create systems for my creativity for myself. Now, they may not make any sense to other people. And I'm sure, like, if Matt looks at my desktop, he's like, wow. Or if he looks at my desk and he sees different pieces of paper, it may not make sense to him. But that's okay. That's just the way that my brain is wired. And I'm happy with that. But I also want to say to explore this topic of creativity and ease and flow in your business and allow them to be part of the same conversation. So when I was growing up, I lived in a village, and there was like buses in the day. I don't even know what time the last bus went by, but if I wanted to go out, you have to get a taxi or you had to get a lift. And my mum and dad did not want to be driving to the middle of nowhere at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And so it was always, I can still hear it now, it's a mission to get home. But if we booked that taxi at whatever time it was, and we knew like, okay, there's going to be 5 of us in this taxi and we can share it and this is how much it's going to cost, and we know that this taxi is going to turn up, that just gave us freedom. That meant that we could do what we wanted to do, and then we knew that we could always get home. There wasn't going to be this stranded moment. If we'd done the opposite of just having a nice time, and then at 10 to 1 or whatever it was, going, oh, we need to get home. How are we going to get home? What now? That would have really ruined the night. And it's kind of like this with our businesses sometimes, that we feel that putting things in place might restrict us. But actually what it does is it expands you, and it puts these boundaries in place to make sure that you can have that great time. So when I'm working with clients, I'm always asking them about systems, about ease and flow, and how we can bring a bit more of that in there. I also can give you another example of this, of the Body Holiday in St. Lucia, which is one of my favorite places I've ever been to. It's like a place like no other I'd ever been to. I've been twice. And they have thought of everything. And they've thought of things before you've even thought of them yourself. And from like where the robe is when you get out the shower, to the kind of treatments that they have. They've got a juice bar, the walk, like the food, everything. It's all thought of. And you want to be that person for your clients and your customers. But you can only do that if you have a system, if you have a process, if you have something to follow. Now, even though the people at the Body Holiday make it all feel like it's just a magical dream, like, oh, you wanted this? Great. Here it is. There will be systems. There will be procedures. There will be thought. They're not mind readers. They've thought about it ahead. And so consider what that might look like in your life and also in your business. My favorite website that I've spoken about all the time has a link down below. It's one of the most value for money, I would say, on the market. I've tried them all, so you don't have to, but I have an affiliate link. So if you want to find out more about it, then check it out. Lots of love. Bye.